Geneva, like so many other cities within central New York that were associated with the former Erie Canal, had a long industrial heritage. In the case of this project, the former Geneva Foundry had operated for over 150 years in the area. Fly ash from their operations was emitted and settled in the surrounding area. The primary contaminants in that fly ash were arsenic and lead. That had settled into the area, settled into the soils, and posed a potential risk to human health.
Pretty much living here for the past 7.5 years, we've become a fabric of the neighborhood. Our interactions with the residents were on a daily basis. We'd tell them, sorry for the impact on your lives, but we're going to make your property better than when we got here.
The remediation effort was kind of a shock when it was revealed that there have been a lot of chemicals that were put into the air that settled in the soil. This remediation project, they just didn't come in and dig up dirt, and put fresh dirt down. They made everything better. The one, I think, maybe crowning effort was on the corner of Genesee and Lafayette. We have this huge, beautiful chestnut tree. And I said, oh, please, please, save this tree. It's so majestic, and I'm sure it must be 100+ years old. They removed all of the contaminated soil around the roots and filled it back in. And thanks be to God, it's beautiful and flourishing and stands there on the corner as a tribute to the great work that the DEC did to save that tree.
At about the time that I purchased my home, it was discovered by the city that there was contamination in the soil. If I had known that, would I have purchased a home? Probably not. But in retrospect, after the disclosures and the state's intervention into the situation, I understood that if remediation was going to take place, I had to be part of it. Things were going to be replaced. It seemed that the things that were being described to me were beyond the scope of possibility, but I actually watched them take place. So I know it can be done. It was done.
We had to convince not only the residents, but the city that DEC was coming in, going to do what we said we were going to do in the record decision and implement that in a timely manner. In order to do that, obviously, you have to work with the local officials.
Overall, it's a great benefit to a lot of property owners. It was a really great project, I think, overall. Everybody was very professional, very cooperative, and the city really benefited tremendously by the project.
In short, how I'd like to be remembered is the state came in and did what they said we were going to do. And at the same time, the residents got what they wanted as far as clean bill of health for the property. I think that's what it is. We came in, they said we're going to do it in a certain period of time. We got it done in a certain period of time, and it was a success.